Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed and this is Labyrinth for Touhou 2. So before we go, let's go drop by the shop. Hey Nidory! In the Great Tree we found something we don't really understand. Material. What's that? I'm asking you because we don't know either. We went ahead and picked it up, but it doesn't do anything special when we're carrying it. Does it have any use? Don't know, don't you have someone in your party way more experience at running an item store than me? So what's it do, bro? Well, even though I have the ability of knowing the name and utility of tools, when I see these kinds of items, all it tells me is there's no specific use for them. Just like Rainbow and Marissa said, it appears to carry some traces of spiritual and magical power, so we may be able to use them to make some useful gear. And that's where you come into play. When you talk about things in Tokyo, the Kappa are the first thing that come to mind. So you want me to find a use for these things, huh? I can't fault your taste in choosing an adventure for these things, though. Oh well, there's no other customers other than you guys anyway, so I have some free time. I'll think about a way to put them to good use. I'll let you know when that happens. Alright, thanks in advance. So, no further information right now. Alright. So we'll go ahead and dive right into this. Give me one moment. Okay, onwards. Still on floor 1. Let's keep going. Okay. So we have another party member, which means we have a little bit more flexibility as far as exploration is concerned. Momiji actually has really high stamina, which is very helpful for our tank. Anyway, we do have two items, locations of note, which we already know about, which is Yomu and what's her name? I can't remember her name, unfortunately. The umbrella lady. And both of them have lost items. Okay. Asteroid belt. Alright, was able to get killed there. Alright, so yeah, I have two moves with Momiji, a single target attack that's physical, and then another one which is wind-based, but it's an AoE, I think. But yeah, it's nothing too special. But Momiji actually has enough attack power to actually punch a nut. Alright, so we've explored this area, right? What do we have here? Hey, Rainbow over there. What? Gah. I'm jealous, so jealous. If it isn't Parsi, why did you leave the underworld to come here? It's not like I like to go out. I was on the upper tier of the underworld when all of a sudden massive roots sprouted forth and stretched down to the bottom of hell, blocking the way back down. I had no choice but to go up instead. Really, how can people carry on their life up here with such a bright light shining on them like this? I'm so jealous. I see. That must have took a toll on you. Oh, I thought you came out here to attack humans. That's good. That's good. I was just about to exterminate you. There's something I want to hear about. What is this great tree? Since when did something like this become enshrined on the surface? We don't know either. It grew like crazy here all of a sudden. Just a little while ago, it was really surprising. That's it. I just thought of something good. And that's how it is. So it looks like every yokai has been coming to this tree. After all, it looks pretty interesting. Every yokai. How interesting that sounds. I'm so jealous. I know, right? I see how that's how it is. We're also planning to scale this tree to do something about it. Want to come along? With this tree and its roots going all the way into the depths of the underworld, the monsters of the tree who waltz around like they own this place and yours. And all these yokai inside enjoy themselves. Don't you want to beat them all up? Just quit it. I've come here just a little while ago, and I'm still being jealous of the light that shines so brightly up here on the surface. Tuh. So yeah, they were trying to trick her to join the party, but didn't work. So yeah, that's Parsi. She's all about jealousy and stuff. That's why she's known as the Green-Eyed Demon. Green being greed and all that. Alright, not too bad. So that level up has helped a little bit, which is nice. I don't know if that actually increased our speed, did it? Oh yeah, it did actually increase Marissa's speed a little bit. It's actually making a huge difference. Because now we're actually going faster than the majority of the enemies. The wasp are still going to hit us, but everything else should be okay. Alright, looks like we got everything on this side, so we're going to have to go ahead and kind of go back the way we came, which thankfully we have this shortcut for. Though I think I want to go down first, since that's further away from the shortcut. Yeah, wasps are a problem. But I can at least kill them. Alright, we'll do regular attack, that's fine. Oh, regular attack's enough to kill them. Cool. Fragment of refined metal. We got some more material. Smelt 2 weapons of the same class to get a scrap metal. Combine 3 scrap metals to get reclaimed metal. Combine 3 of those and you get this. You need 3 or 4 of this to make headgear, though that they don't give any bonuses. Even so, if you want a hat, the quickest way is to just fork over some cash. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Alright, brace our power. So yeah, this will give us another attack buff, which we'll go ahead and take, that's fine. You can take the mind defense. Or magic defense. God, I like sending wasps, but luckily these are all. This is actually a good stack here because you can just kill them all. Decent amount of reward out of it. We didn't spend any of our money. I need to consider doing that in the future. Hey, we got a Miko board. When used, it increases a character's equipment mass by 1. It takes 50 to get one character's equipment mass to max. Don't even try to imagine the time it'll take to max out for your entire party. Noted. So for right now, it doesn't really matter too much because this only increases the max stamina. It doesn't increase your current stamina. But we can go ahead and give that to Kiane. Or Keen, how to pronounce it. And don't bother telling me how it is in the comments. By the time I see your comments, I'm going to be like at part 50 of this series, probably. Because I record in bulk. Especially games I like to play. I should have swapped you out. Well, you're just going to hang out for now. Okay, this does hit everybody. It does really good damage, holy cow. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna tag you out for now. Yeah, for a tank, Momiji is actually kind of good because our speed's actually decent, and you generally want your tank to be pretty fast. You generally don't want them to be too fast, but you want them to be fast enough so they can do formation swaps more often. Single target. That's good enough. Good. Okay, she is recovering MP. That's good. Great Trees Leaf. Is it a material? Yes, it is. A leaf that's beautiful even amongst all the leaves of from the great tree that suddenly appeared. Since it's grown on this rather mysterious great tree, it might contain mysterious powers within too. What's that? That's a boss icon. Boss icon, what's that? It marks any spot which hides something that holds enmity for us. Before we can go near them, we should be well prepared for the worst. It also says LV something on it. What's that? It says LV3, though it's super hard to see from here. That's the challenge level. What's that? For example, if we defeat that bossy with a party average level 3 or lower, we'd get some reward out of it. The challenge level boss marks the recommended level for taking the boss on. Basically, if the boss is fought at the challenge level, it will present some challenge to us. Using that icon as an example, fighting the boss at level 3 may be a bit challenging. Fighting the boss at level 4 or 5 will make it quite easy. Basically, something like that. But if we fight the battle above level 3, then we don't get any rewards, right? That is true, but the reward level is designed to prevent us from mixing up the means and the end, and do things like always grinding and never advancing. By the way, if we already level beyond the challenge level of the boss, we can always level down in the Hakure Shrine, so we'd be able to meet the challenge even if we overshot the challenge level. Well, whatever's fine. Let's just go to where the icon is already. Every boss has a preset challenge level. If the party's average level is equal or less than it, you can get a random item that boosts MP, stamina, skill, points, or the like. Challenge level is a bit lower than the recommended level. If your party's composition and status makes it hard to win the battle at the challenge level or less, it's better to just give up, level up, and move on. Yeah, the reward is just more stat increasing items, which aren't that big of a deal, but it's always nice to have. We're currently average level 2, and this is average level 3. So, in theory, this could be a bit troublesome. Wait, Ramu, look over there. What's over there? That monster's holding up Kogusa's umbrella. That's her name. It's probably the monster that attacked her and stole her umbrella. What do we do? What do you want to do? Yokai exist to be exterminated. I ain't too sure that it qualifies as a yokai. No point in arguing. Let's go! Alright, our first boss. Who calls a bunch of underlings and then buffs them. Well, it's not really a buff. What it does is, what it did was it would, it summons and then immediately gives them a turn. So yeah, so I did a swap there, and you might notice that the swap reduced her ATB down only to 7,500, which I guess I haven't mentioned. Certain spell cards and actions have different ATB cost, so some of them can be really, really fast, allowing you to get multiple turns using that same skill over and over again. And then there's like the big attacks, like your big AoEs that we've been using, which cost majority of your ATB bar, which means you not only spent a bunch of MP, but it's going to take you a while to get your turn back. But a way you can also make it go faster is you can tag that character out using formation, and then tag them back in, and they'll come back with higher ATB bars. So that's generally the main use of a tank in this game, is just to use them to swap characters in and out. As you may notice, you can use the formation command on anyone you want, including yourself, which is really kind of neat. So the tank's job is usually just to use the formation command on everyone else and shuffle the party like that. Anyway, with all that said and done, we're going to go ahead and buff up attack. So there you go. So you can see, I believe that spell does 20% increase, but as time progresses, it will drop. So that's why it's at 19%. The higher your percentage is, the faster it will drop, and then once it gets to like the lower tiers, like around 20%, it will drop a lot slower. In any case, we're going to go ahead and do Fantasy Seal. Kill all the ads. And then I could do Concentrate. Okay. So yeah, her magic's now 43%. I want to tag her out. I'm going to go ahead and buff up everyone's defense. Actually, I will do attack. It's not a big deal. Okay, these guys actually hit pretty hard. We are below the recommended level, so be aware of that. So we'll go ahead and use the opportunity to go ahead and buff up defenses while we can. Bring you back in. Okay. Increasing the defense was a good call. Asteroid belt. Okay. Oh, well, I'm kind of screwed now. I think we're going to end up losing this fight. We are, like I said, we are below the recommended. Well, that was a miss. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Renazuki to get killed so quickly, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. So, first boss fight, didn't go so well. We can refight. I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and battle and return to Goodsokyo. Can I level up? Yes, I can. So that'll help a little bit. So now we're all average level 3. The way they do averages is a little weird. Like I mentioned before, they do take into account your empty slots, but in the early game it does seem to not matter. So despite we having all the empty slots, we're still within the average. Also, we haven't been upgrading any of our stats using money yet, and that's going to stay for now. Alright. Anything else we want to do? Battery. So we have manga meat. Okay, I think we're okay for now. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep going. We are level 3 now. So you know what, we'll try this again. With a little bit better preparation. So we're level 3, so we'll still get the bonus if we get wrecked. That's a bit overkill. Alright. Can you skip? Can you skip? Oh well, then let me skip. Yeah, that instant action is a problem. Alright, so this time we didn't immediately get killed, which is nice. Go. Okay, not too bad. There we go. Yeah, spending all those actions swapping was not the wisest decision at this tier of play. She does the Momichi does the most damage right now. Much better. Alright, so yeah, you get a bunch of extra... Those wisdom gems and energy gems are the bonus rewards. The bosses do also have their own drop rates for certain items, so some people may consider loading saves and trying to farm certain drops from certain bosses. I'm probably not going to worry about that in this playthrough, but it is something you can do if you want to get like a rare, an earlier rare drop than when you would normally get it. Aha! Look what you did, Rainbow. If you weren't so rough in that battle. Though it looked to me like Marissa's double tap was the shot that broke it. Quit it. Let's not play the blame game here. Whatever the case, what are we going to do with this umbrella now? That was a valuable item to that girl, if I'm right. I don't know. If we want to fix it up, couldn't we ask Nidori? It doesn't look like fixing this umbrella would need very powerful materials. It would be good if that was the case. For now, let's just take this broken umbrella with us. We can go back to Gensokyo to see that Kappa later. Gogosa's purple umbrella broken. I think you can go and talk to Gogosa with the broken umbrella, so we're probably going to go ahead and do that just to see her reaction. The general umbrella is said to be the true form of the umbrella yokai Gogosa Tatara. Its shaft is badly damaged, so it can't really be used as an umbrella. Alright, for right now we're going to carry it with us and just move on. Oh, I should have targeted something else. Yeah, we're kind of low on MP at the moment. Since we did just fight a boss. Bulletproof armor. Armor that protects soldiers who put their lives on the line to protect Earth. Don't think too hard about why it increases HP instead of defense. About 2,000 of these will make any higher difficulty safer. All right. So for right now, we're just going to give this to you. Hello. Oh my. Oh my. Is this who I think it is? Romelia herself. What you doing here? It's not just me. Good day to you. Oh. Your gatekeeper ain't looking too chipper. She's only carrying our luggage and leading the way for us. She can handle this, easily handle this. Isn't that right, Mei Ling? Yes, it's no problem at all. Poor thing. Anyway, you took the maid and the gatekeeper with you, huh? What are you doing here, then? My, wouldn't our reason be the same as yours? What other business could we have in here? Whoa, really? You folks are here to solve the incident too? No, of course not. We're here for a picnic, obviously. By those words, that means you people are here to resolve this incident. Considering your group, I suppose it's not very surprising. This kind of fun-looking event doesn't happen very often, yet you're so quick to resolve it. How uncouth. We will have to enjoy our picnic quickly before you resolve this incident, then. Hey Ling, let's go. Yes. Perfect then. My best regards to you if we meet again. In the eyes of the Scarlet Devil Mansion's vampire, all this uproar is only worthy of a picnic. If you start thinking of it as a picnic too, you might even start to enjoy our adventure. I just want to go back home. Alright, so we met some of the Scarlet Devil Mansion characters. Alright, well we got pounded on, that's good. We're just gonna pass some turns here. Oh, that actually removes status effects, I did not realize. Super inefficient way of fighting. So yeah, it's really rare to attack the back row with the far right character with physical attacks, but it does happen from time to time. But that did give Marissa a little bit of MP, which is all that really matters. So we can prolong our explorations a little bit longer. Yeah, what's a bit annoying is if you take even a single point of damage and it's not healed up by the end of the combat, you're going to lose an additional stamina. So you'll tire out even quicker. Some of these characters are actually weak against just normal physical attacks, as you can see there. Alright, progress made. Sub-weapon bludgeon. A bludgeon created from the trunk of the great tree might have some mysterious power within. The girls thought it too heavy, so they scrapped at it until it was thin enough to work as a staff. Poor bludgeon. Increases attack, defense, physical, and shock resistance. So it's actually overall a rather good item. So we'll go ahead and give this. It'll drop her attack a little bit, but she'll get better defenses. And since she's the tank, that's kind of important. Sure, I guess I'll equip it. Okay, I can't look it up there. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Reimu's spells are composite. Or at least they were in the previous game. Bonk. Alright. Exoskeleton and a tanned hide. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at the evil spirit soul we got. A mysterious object that shines with light, born with an evil spirit when an evil spirit is sealed. Since whether a soul is evil or not is completely subjectively judged by Reimu and company, a lot of incident souls wrongly get sealed up. Insect exoskeleton. Insect's exoskeleton that's somewhat hard. The fur that grows along the surface is kind of disgusting. Tanned hide, skin from animals, tanned for various kinds of uses. It's soft and feels good to the touch. And there you go. Also, I did not go over the special items. Yeah, it's just increases magic, and that is it. Alright. What do we have down here? Huh? Oh, it's the red, white, and black, white. Is that the only way you can remember us? We saw you over that side just some time ago, and we followed you to this area. What are you doing here? Nothing. This amazing thick thing growing all of a sudden seemed kind of cool, so I came to take a look. Oh, but that doesn't matter. I want to ask something. Do you have any mango meat? Mango meat. It's meat attached to a large bone. It's hard to chew on because it stretches so much. I played too much and now I'm hungry. Do you have 3 mango meat with you? You got quite the cheeky attitude, asking us for something and being so rude about it. If you don't want to do it, then fine. I'll go to the human village to look for food. You got some nerve to declare your human-eating ways in front of me. You know I'm really good at exterminating you and yokai. I didn't say anything about eating humans, no. I just wanted to look for a meal in the village. You sure learned some really shady ways to deceive people. Now. She should be satisfied if we bring her some mango meat. It should be fine to gather them in our free time. And to be honest, I want to prevent unpredictable yokai from going to the village and spreading seeds of discord at all costs, too. You're way too nice for your own good, always paying full attention to whatever someone says. It's so easy to take advantage of that kindness. I'm hungry. Fine. We'll look for it, so don't move from here. Yay, thank you. So we need 3 mango meats. We have 1. But we can buy 2 more at the shop. which is why I haven't spent my money. Then I don't really know who I'm going to level up first. Bonk. That works. I should have concentrated there. Oh, poor Reimu. Punch. Alright. Tanned hide, good. We need more materials anyway. For the most part, the crafting in the game... It's been a while since I've last played this game, but I don't recall it being that fantastic. Wahahaha! Is it just me, or did that laugh we just heard seem like it came from someone really dumb? Was that you, Marissa? You're asking for a punch, aren't you? Wahahaha! Here comes the greatest swordswoman! Yes, I'm asking for a punch, over there, and clench that fist hard. Sure. That hurts! What are you people doing? You must be jealous of the strongest swordswoman's strength and beauty. Shut up or I'll hit you again. You've been making a racket for a while. A swordswoman, really? You don't carry a sword normally, right? That wakizashi, isn't that the sword that the half-human, half-ghost girl lost? She was in such distress over it, too. I believe its name was Hakuroken? It's not. Who cares about that? This is my sword, and it's the strongest. She appears to be denying it vigorously, but it's likely that she stole that sword. You have to wonder what kind of swordmaster allows her sword to get stolen. You're wrong. This is mine. So where did you find it? Let's see. I was walking around here looking for something interesting, and I came across this girl repairing her sword with a really serious face. I thought I'd bug her a bit, so I reached out for her wakizashi, but she was so focused on fixing her sword that she didn't notice me at all, so I went ahead and took it. So she treated that as permission to take it. She's quite something. That girl's probably the only fairy who does that, and the fact that that I can't assertively say so is what's real bad about fairies. How's this? Cool, ain't it? Watch, I can swing it real good too. Yeah, ha! Wide open. Ah, my sword! You're trying to swing that sword without proper training. All you're doing was clumsily flailing the sword around. Since you're small, the weight of the sword was too much for you. Not to mention that you were trying to swing it while flying, which is when you can't exert the full strength of your arm. That's why it was so easy to take it from you. Oh, not bad, Kian. Got the Hakuroken. Grr, give it back! Give it back my sword! No, I took it from some random nameless fairy. I have no obligation to return it. Stealing from others is not something you should do. Now, let's go apologize to the owner together. She's completely lost without her sword. Grr! Idiot! Eat this! Wah! Wah, cold. Looks like that fairy escaped. Indeed, she will need some punishment next time we meet. She's quite powerful for a fairy, but in the end, she's still a fairy. I doubt she can do any worse than that. She shouldn't be able to make any more of a fuss if we leave her to her devices. Yeah, let's just leave her be. We found Yomi's sword and all. Might as well focus on getting it back to her first. Alright, good. So we found the sword. Alright, well, I am running out of time. Wow, I think we found a tougher location. Well, Reimu just got wrecked. Well, bye-bye, Reimu. Alright, well, the good news is Marissa is back to full MP, so we can maybe get a few more combats done. Obtain a special item. Items discovered weekly. Oh, so that is a special item. Increases item drop rate by 2% just by being carried. The effect will stack up to a 50% increase. So there are 25 of these you can find. I believe one of the locked chests had a few of those in there if you wanted to get those early. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are hitting really hard. And apparently she's rather resistant to magic. Not quite enough. Well, that was a chunk out of ya. There we go. Great Tree's leaf and a fragment of refined metal. The narrow road shaped by the tree's roots that Reimu and her group took was now completely blocked by a thick block of ice. Bah, we can't progress any further. This could be a problem. This is probably Cerno's doing. Ah, might be. She just had to go and do that, stupid fairy. Insect exoskeleton. And that looks like a boss fight up ahead. I don't want to do that right now. Yep. Alright, so we'll come back here. Ooh, that definitely did not want to take that hit there. Okay. Whew, yeah, so I forgot about these. These force fairies have nasty little AoEs. And our we're down to Marissa. Go, Marissa. Can you make it? Can you make it? Lucky Horseshoe. We'll take a look at that in a second. Did I connect everything? I did. Except for that one spot there. And the boss room, of course. Hey, you lived. But you don't have enough MP to actually survive. There we go. Alright, game over. So this is our third game over, I believe. Alright, we got a Swiftness gem. So the achievement we got, I think, was steps. Yep, 1,000 steps. Soon you'll be able to boast about being a good walker. Beyond Hakone. Alright, so now we also know if we raise someone's parameters by 100 or more, we can get a Tome of Insight. Oh, so these Tomes of Insight are what you can use to unlock the locked skills that certain characters have. High Speed Grabber, get 12 or more items in a single dungeon dive. I'm surprised we haven't gotten that yet. Traveling through all the Japanese Isles, 5,000 steps will get us a Tome of Invasion. Alright, so for right now I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Healer. This was Labyrinth of Touhou, or Labyrinth of Touhou 2. I'll see you guys next time.